Welcome. Welcome to my channel and Easy Step to English Grammar. Today's topic of discussion is idioms. Idioms for daily use, idioms for daily conversation, idioms for writing good English, idioms for class lecture, idioms for competitive examinations, and idioms for elevating your English language to a higher level. Naturally, idioms play a very great role in both reading and writing and speaking too. However, let me give the definition of idiom first. So, what is the difference between phrase and idiom? A phrase is a group of words used in the sentence as the part of the sentence without having a finite verb, but it has a literal meaning. That is phrase. A phrase is a group of words and it has literal meaning. একগুচ্ছ শব্দ, বাক্যের অংশ, কিন্তু তার মধ্যে কোনো ফাইনাইট ভার্ব নেই এবং এর একটি আক্ষরিক অর্থ আছে, সেটি হচ্ছে ফ্রেজ। বাট হোয়াট ইজ অ্যান ইডিয়ম? Idiom is also a group of words used by the wise persons with white whiskers having a different meaning. Having a different meaning. Okay? I am very happy that all of you have joined. Having a different meaning. It has no literal meaning. It is used in a sentence just to elevate the sentence to a higher level. It is also a group of words. It is also, yes, I know you, and I know all of you. So, let me discuss and listen to me. So, idiom is also a group of words having a different meaning. That is, having an inner meaning. As minor. Okay, I will try my level best. If you put your questions, okay, make a group of your own and let me know who you are, and I will try my level best. But online, not at my house. Okay? However, I am making a difference between phrase and idiom. So, idiom is also a group of words used as the part of a sentence without a finite verb, maybe with a finite verb, but it has its inner meaning. as created by the wise persons with their wisdom, etc. সুতরাং সুতরাং দেখো, ইডিয়ম হলো একগুচ্ছ শব্দ, ঠিক ফ্রেজেরই মতো, কিন্তু তার কোনো লিটারাল মিনিং নেই, আক্ষরিক অর্থ নেই। তার ইনার মিনিং আছে। এর ফাইনাইট ভার্ব থাকতেও পারে, আবার নাও পারে। দ্যাট ইজ ইডিয়ম। So I should not make my introduction lengthy. Just I have made a clear difference between phrase and idiom. But now I will give you some idioms which are very much probable. Lionel Messi's father, you are grammatically incorrect. Messi's father dies at 68. So what? I am 70 now. When death will come to anybody else, nobody knows. It comes very silently and takes life away from body. So death is nothing new. Death is very fine if it comes silently, and if you die silently without any pain, you are the fortunate person. So I am not afraid of death. I am always optimistic and I welcome death. Okay? Death comes twice to a person. A person who dies many times is not accepted by me. একজন লোক বহুবার মারা যায়, ভয়ে মারা যায়, আবার মৃত্যু এসে তাকে নিয়ে যায়। সুতরাং মৃত্যুকে ভয় না করাই ভালো। ভয় একটা সাইকোলজিক্যাল ম্যাটার, যে ম্যাটারটা তোমাকে তোমার সত্যিকার বিপদ থেকে রক্ষা করে। ওকে? সো ইট ইজ you who is telling me some irrelevant words. I don't want to tell you about this. Now listen to me. My first idiom is as dead as Hector, Hector. When I complete no, death doesn't bother whether you are mature or premature. Mature or premature, it doesn't bother. Rabindranath Tagore's youngest son, Rabindranath Tagore, died a premature death when he was in his early childhood. He died of cholera. His 3 sons also died, and premature death. And it was Rabindranath only who died at the age of 80. So, Rabindranath had to bear with the pain of or the agony of death of his relatives, of his relations. So, whom death will come to is unknown. Okay? As dead as Hector, Hector. What is the meaning of as dead as Hector? You know that Hector is the hero of the mythological story of Greece or Greeks. Hector was a great hero in the Trojan War, but as dead as Hector means completely dead or completely ruined. Listen to me, all these idioms are very rare. I am collecting all these idioms from different places and I am trying to give you. As dead as Hector, that is completely ruined. For example, you say, Mr. Sain tried every business and everywhere he failed. Mr. Sain tried every business and he failed. And now he has no capital. So he is as dead as Hector. He is as dead as Hector. My dear viewers or participants, don't you think that as dead as Hector is a good idiom which you can use in your conversation, in your writing, and everywhere you can use as dead as Hector. Remember it. You may write down all these idioms in your exercise book because all these will help you to crack any competitive examination. Thank you very much. My second idiom, out of the frying pan into the fire. Out of the frying pan into fire. Frying pan to fire. Don't you know what is the meaning of this idiom? It means growing from bad to worse. Growing or going from bad to worse. অর্থাৎ খারাপ থেকে আরো খারাপ স্তরে চলে যাচ্ছে. Going from bad to worse. I am repeating this idiom because it must be used in a sentence in your WBCS examination, in your miscellaneous examination, in your PSC clerkship, and any competitive examination. All these idioms must be used in such a manner that the meanings will be clear. That the meanings must be clear. এমনভাবে ব্যবহার করতে হবে যাতে অর্থটা পরিষ্কারভাবে পরিস্ফুটিত হয়. For example, the gentleman is leaving his present job and is going to accept another job. And I think that he is going from frying pan into the fire. তপ্ত কড়াই থেকে আগুনে ঝাঁপ দিচ্ছে. He is leaving his present company and is going to accept a new job and is going to accept a new job. And I think that he is going from frying pan to the fire or into the fire. I advise you, try to capture these idioms and try to use all these idioms in your sentences. Now my third idiom that I have collected from different places, as good as gold. Hello viewers, tell your friends that I am live streaming, and tell your friends to join or participate in my class. That's for you, that's for your benefit, not for mine. As good as gold. What is the meaning of as good as gold? Well behaved or obedient. Well behaved or obedient. For example, the new student in the class is really as good as gold. The new student in the class is really as good as gold. That means he is as good as gold, which means he is well behaved, well mannered, and very obedient. Next idiom, come hell or high water. Write down please. Anubhav has joined, and tell your friends to join or participate. Today I am giving you some important idioms which will help you to plead in your court. You are an advocate, so it will help you to plead very elegantly in front of the judge. Okay? Come hell or high water. I have made a good lesson for you. Come hell or good. Come hell or high water. What is the meaning of this idiom? This idiom is used very frequently in conversation, which means whatever the problems or obstacles may be, সমস্যা বা বাধা বা বিপত্তি যত বড়ই হোক, whatever may the problems or obstacles may be, come hell or high water. Come hell or high water. For example, I must crack the UPSC examination, come hell or high water. যত বাধা বিপত্তি আসুক, আমি UPSC examination crack করব. I am determined to crack the UPSC examination, come hell or high water. Isn't it a good idiom? I think it's a very good idiom. Come hell or high water. Now, my fifth example. I have given a hard labor for you to collect all these idioms from my mind when I read in my school with my teacher, and also from Advanced Learners Dictionary. I have collected all these idioms. For example, a living hell. A living hell. Janto Norok. What is the meaning of this idiom? It means a painful life. It means a painful life or a miserable life. খুবই যন্ত্রণাদায়ক এবং দুর্দশাগ্রস্ত জীবন. A living hell. Suppose you are telling your judge, My client is recently going through or has been going through a living hell after his marriage. Suppose you have filed a divorce case, then how will you plead? You will plead for your client. My client is or has been going through a living hell after his marriage. That means জ্যান্ত নরক, তার জীবনটাই নরকে রূপান্তরিত হয়ে গেছে। Isn't it a good idiom? Hello, my dear fellows. What I want from you, just tap the bell icon to subscribe my channel and Easy Step to English Grammar. What I want from you are like, and what I want from you just the comments, nothing else. Okay? Next, all hell breaks loose. All hell breaks loose. You will have to listen to the video again after I have finished. All hell breaks loose, L-O-O-S-E. What is the meaning of this idiom? A situation becomes chaotic and violent. A situation becomes chaotic and violent. চরম বিশৃঙ্খল পরিস্থিতি. For example, after the result of the election, all hell has broken loose, because some houses have been set on fire, man is killing another man, so all hell has broken loose after the declaration of the result of election. Okay? So, it is also a very good idiom. Next idiom, hell on earth. Hell on earth. I have given you many idioms on hell. Hell on earth. What is the meaning? Completely horrible situation. Completely horrible situation. Okay? Horrible situation. For example, some hooligans or some rowdies have created an anarchy in our locality, as if it is a hell on earth. Some antisocial elements, some rowdies, some hooligans are making an anarchy in our locality, as if a hell on earth, or as if it is a hell on earth. I suppose many of you are breaking your patience. Why don't you listen to the idioms? Because idioms are the basis or foundation of learning good English. All English people or the British people try to collect idioms just to lift their language to a higher level. Okay? Next, born with a silver. Another idiom. Born with a silver. Okay. Rather, you may tell, born with a silver spoon, রূপোর চামচ মুখে দিয়ে জন্মেছে. That means he is a very lucky fellow. He is born in a very rich family, in a very wealthy family, etc. So born with a silver spoon. What is the meaning? For example, oh, don't compare me with him. I am born in an impoverished family while he is born in a family with a silver spoon in his mouth. With a silver spoon in his mouth. Okay? Next, every cloud. Next example, every cloud has a silver lining. You know that cloud means a black hill in the sky, but when there is a shower of rain, or when the cloud pours rain over this earth, you see that there is a sunlight or sunshine. So what does it mean? It means every sad incident has its good side. Every sad incident has its good side. For example, you are going through a very miserable time. Mr. Banerjee is going through a very sad time, a very miserable time, but I am optimistic that a good time is awaiting him. A good time is awaiting him. So every cloud has its silver lining. Okay? It is a good idiom. Next idiom. That is the last idiom. That is the 10th idiom. Listen to me. Every dog has its day. Every dog has its day. প্রত্যেকটা কুকুরের জীবনে একদিন না একদিন আসবে. That means you compare yourself to a dog as if we are dog. So I am also going through miseries and sufferings of my life, but time will come when I will also enjoy my life, because every dog has its day. At present, you may call me a dog, but the dog has also a good day. Okay? Mr. Banerjee is going through a very bad time, very miserable time, but I am hopeful or optimistic that a good time is awaiting him, because every dog has its good time. So I have collected 10 idioms for you, and I fervently hope that all of you will subscribe my channel, like, comment, share, and do whatever you like. And next day again I am give you some phrasal verbs that will be used in your daily conversation, that will be frequently used, etc. I promise that tomorrow is going to be the night of phrasal verbs. Good night. Thank you. Stay safe, stay mellow, stay blessed, and I bid you good night. I wish you good morning, but I bid you good morning, good night. Thanking all of you.